Hey there YouTube, Mr. Fedora Man here, back again with the second bit of chapter... Which chapter is it? We started at 9, we went to 10, then 11, 12. Is this 12? Is this chapter 12? I think it's chapter 12. Pretty sure. I'm 99.8% sure. That is... yeah. Anyways, welcome! This is actually going to be a longer episode. As you can see, it's around clocking in at 18 minutes or so, because what happened was my my emulator decided to derp up a bit and kind of was messing around at 4.5 minutes in there. So I stopped the first recording, saved that, and put a second recording up. So this is a combination of around 4 or so minutes. And then another 14 or so after that. I think it's around 13 or so, but, you know. So this would be a nice 18-minute special. I don't exactly know what I'm going to be talking about, because I'm recording this right after I finish the chapter 10, part 3. So I am kind of a little bit out of things to say right now, but I'm going to do my best. Okay, so this is an interesting one, because we see, what's his face here? I can't remember his name. Kalek, I believe? Or Kalek? Or whatever. He's kind of bad-mouthing everyone here. You think he's supposed to be the boss, which was kind of, honestly, it was pretty scary, because it was like, whoa, shit, we're actually, we're fighting this crazy mercenary man from the land of the sand. And that's actually true. As you can see, I made Emilia a great knight, as well as made Colm a rogue. I can't remember if I put that. I think I put that in the first part. I believe so. Okay, moving on. There are 2 units we can recruit. One of them I know I believe I get the second one as well. I can't quite remember. Because there's only a certain number of units I like recruiting, and then the rest of them it's kind of like, well, if I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't exactly give a shit if I do. So yes. And like I said in the last one, I do have an abundance of like cavalier-type people. Like I still have Kyle and Ford, as well as Franz. So that's, if I wanted to promote all of them, I need 3 Knights Crests, and I don't think they give you 3 Knights Crests in the, well, at least like the 4, like 5. I got 5. I would need 5 if I wanted to promote all of them. I'm trying to think who else is here. Who's the other cavalier? If Emilia's there. Kyle Ford. There is someone else there. Oh no, that's an enemy. Never mind. Oops. Then we find out here that Reeve wants Kalek here to move, because it was Johanna that he needed to go to instead of attack us. So he's like, you know, GTFO, because freaking Erica has gotten there. Yep. Like he said there, he put obstacles in our way, but Erica was good enough to overcome them and make it to, or almost make it to Johanna, so it's going to be attacked. Or they're going to get the Sacred Stone, I believe. So Kalek thinks it's something to do with Walter, and then they both decide to kind of get out of there, because they have their own plans to attend to. And instead of Kalek being the boss, they bring in some of Reeve's crazy creatures and stuff to help out. And crazy creatures, you know, evil demons. And also, as you can notice, there's an arena at the top left corner there. So yeah, not only do we have people to deal with, we've got demons. Yeah, and that's the end of the first part right here. It's kind of where I derp out, and this is the second bit. So now we're into the second bit. Now, yeah, also as you can see, I made Ross into a warrior with that hero's crest. I normally would have made him a berserker, but I want to see what warriors were like. Because warriors can use both axes and bows. They don't have nearly as high of the critical rate that berserkers do, but obviously because berserkers are supposed to have high critical rates because they go berserk and do berserk amounts of damage. I don't think that's the right word use there. I don't think so, no. Also, I'm really liking how Nemi buffed out. She's actually a really good unit. She might not have I can't remember what her defense was, but I think she was a little bit lower on defense. But she's definitely good with power and that crit percentage. So that's good. Also, my chair is like moaning. I'm trying to move around and get comfy, and my chair is squeaking. What the hell is that? I got me some water. Look at that. That's 60 damage right there. That's a 15% chance to it's which isn't bad actually, considering all the facts. And I don't know if I finished this chapter yet. I can't remember. I think I'm still at the arena derping about. So you know what? I'll finish that up I'll finish that ASAP so I can get on to finishing this recording, because I'm actually running out of footage, which is not good. This is the last chapter that I've recorded, so I need to go do some more recordings. So I actually have stuff, you know. So this might be a 4-part chapter this time. I don't know. All depends on how it buffs out. I don't want to make these parts too long if I can. I just figured I'd combine the 4-minute along with the 13-minute, because it's like, what's the point of making it what's the point of making it a 4-minute video and then a 13-minute video afterwards when I could make it an 18-minute video? And yeah. So this one is very lengthy, and I'm also very tired, which I'm assuming most of you can agree with. We're all very tired people. At least today. This is a Tuesday I'm recording this, I believe. Yeah, this is Tuesday, 29th. This part won't be going up until the 30th, actually, because I'm uploading the previous part that I did today, because I was waiting on some co-commentary and didn't work out, so I didn't end up having the time to record, and yeah. So that's why I said I'm gonna be doing co-commentary when I can, but I'm not gonna make it like all co-commentary, because otherwise, if I have to wait for someone else to be... I'm not blaming other people. I understand that things get busy, but at the same time, I don't really want to have to sacrifice any recording time, especially if I miss out on voiceovering, or not. That's not the right term, is it? Voiceovering, post-commentating these videos. Because it's just easier when you're on your own. I don't mean to discourage any co-commentary, because I absolutely love co-commentary. It's so much fun commentating with other people, because you kind of feed off of each other a bit, and it makes it less awkward. Because if I run out of things to say, me, myself, and I, that is all I have to talk to. So, well, and you guys, but you know, you can't answer back. It's a video, goddammit. Gotta stop breaking the fourth wall. Yeah, Ross was a little behind here because I wanted him to use a bow for some reason. I was like, you know what? Let's do it. My Gilliam turned out like just amazing. I love the Gilliam that I have on this playthrough. He is a tank. I think he levels up at some point during this, and if he does, like, just take a look at his stats. Like, he's a beast. The only problem is with resilience, but that can easily be fixed. And even if it isn't, I have more units that are more adapt to handle resilience and whatnot. That's kind of the trade-off here, as you can see. With melee fighters, you get more defense and less resistance, but with mages you get more resilience but less defense. But that also can be flipped around, in all honesty, because Fire Emblem's a wacky game. Sometimes things work, sometimes don't. Well, especially this game. Stats just fly all over the place. Like, I've noticed, even when recording and making sure that I don't like to lose any units. If you've watched the other Let's Play, or this same Let's Play. So I don't like losing any units. So I make sure to have save states just in case I mess up and lose a unit. but I actually haven't had to load any in-battle states, actually. And Ephraim with a nice critical. Once you play it, like, you get kind of rusty with Fire Emblem if you don't play it for a while, so when you don't play it for a while, I like to use a ton of save states, because just so that I don't screw up. But when I've been playing Fire Emblem for quite a bit, or I'm in the groove, so to speak, I don't save state, like, you know, I save state like once every 5 turns or something like that, because I understand where I need to place my units. Like, as you can see, I'm getting more cautious here. Like, I view the this speaking of hypocrites, lol, I'm kind of being a dumbass here. I put forward up to attack that mage, and now that shaman and that mage now have free reign on him, as well as I believe that one spider attacks him too. So that was a perfect time to be talking about strategic placement, god damn it. Oh. Yeah, I'm also thinking about turning off the animations, because I really like the animations and they're cool, but they do take up quite a fair amount of time, and it'd just be easier to go up to a unit, attack it, it'd be dead in like 2 seconds, and move on. Go on to the next one. I'm yawning a lot, so I hope you in the audience are yawning right now too. Now, so I had to make a decision here, because there was a knight or a cavalier next to Molder, or I could take out the axe guy there. Or the bandit? I can't remember what they're called. Ruffians? Lol. I don't think it's ruffians. I think it's probably the soldier in this case. I think so. I figured it's better to not let Molder get attacked. Just for the fact that he doesn't have any means of defending himself from attack. See, look at that freaking frackin' spider. And if that thing actually hit me, I would have had a dead Ford on my hands. Lol. Now we're just talking about cars. I'm actually not a very into cars myself. Just kind of throwing that out there. People are like, oh, that's a blah 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 blah. That's a that make that year. I'm like, oh, I just thought it was a car. I just thought it was a truck. I usually just classify them by by what they are. I'm like, oh, that's a van, or that's a truck. That's a car. You know, the 3 groups of grouping cars, or grouping vehicles. You got your cars, your trucks, and your vans. I also got smart cars, but those don't count. What are you talking about? Smart cars don't count. They're half a car. I would never be caught dead in a smart car. It's not that I don't find them bad. Like, I can understand the advantages of having a smart car, but yeah, I just don't want to be in an accident in one of those things, because it's pretty much like a trash compactor. You get in an accident, boop, you're dead. You're gone. That's the same thing with motorcycles too. You gotta be very, very careful in a motorcycle, because you've got, like, in a car, you've got like casing around you from the car, so it's like, well, if you get in an accident, I mean, it can both help and hinder you. If you do the tumbly wumblies and do like 3 somersaults while you're in your car, or while your car's flipping around and whatnot, then it tends to become a death trap more than a safety box. But if you're in just a collision, it's supposed to, I don't know if it's supposed to, but it does kind of cushion a bit. Not a whole lot, considering it's made out of metal, but more than a motorcycle would, because a motorcycle, you're sitting on it, so you don't have any protection around you. You actually only have protection from the front and the back. You only have the front of the motorcycle and the back of the motorcycle. Now, the front is more, there's more to the front of a motorcycle, so if you did get in a crash, then like a T-bone or something, it wouldn't be too bad. You'd probably go flying off your motorcycle. Never mind, I take that back. It would be pretty bad. I just don't ride. I don't want to ride a motorcycle. I mean, it'd be pretty cool, but not my thing. Not my thing at all. I'm gonna stick to my nice safe car. Thank you very much. Well, most of the time, safe car. Jesus Christ, I got really off topic during that. God damn it. I'm supposed to be talking about Fire... Well, I guess I'm not supposed to really be talking about Fire Emblem when I'm doing post-commentary. I'm supposed to talk about whatever comes to mind. And car crashes came to mind, so that's interesting. If anyone you know has been in a car crash, or you yourself have been in a car crash, I'm very sorry. I give you my condolences. I don't mean to make fun of car crashes or anything like that. I just kind of started talking, and that's kind of that's not a good reason at all. I just started talking, that's why. So anyways, recording-wise, let's see, we have one more part after this where I take out the rest of the remaining units except for the boss and go to the arena. Actually, I don't go to the arena, I take out the enemies and then cut off screen so that I can go to the arena without having to have that on the recording. So, I guess what I'll do tonight is freaking... either tonight or tomorrow I'll play the rest of this chapter and the next one, so that I'll have some more parts to commentate over. Because I don't want to run out, because then, you know, it gets that awkward moment where it's, you got no videos for a couple days. Yeah. Also, I've noticed something weird. Apparently YouTube has been unsubscribing random people. It could also just be the fact that people are unsubscribing from my channel. I have honestly no idea what's going on, but I'm really doubting that it's people unsubscribing from my channel. I think it's YouTube unsubscribing people from my channel for me, because I don't think losing like over 10 subscribers within 2 days on such a small channel is really, you know, happens all the time. I don't think it's a normal occurrence. Anyways, we're heading up on the last minute of this this video, so I can't talk about anything too conversation starting. Otherwise, I'm never gonna shut the hell up. But yes, we get a. It might be screensaver. That might be might be in the next part where I get the unit, or one of the 2 units we can get in this chapter, which is a mage by the name of Ewan, if you would know him from the Let's Play. Or I guess this is technically still the Let's Play, this is just bonus stuff. I am counting this as actual parts. Anyways, I'm going to wrap up this commentary right now, so I thank you very much for watching, and in the next part we are going to get very close to finishing up this chapter, and we'll see what's going on in the rest of the Sacred Stones universe. So, this is Mr. Fedorman, signing off. Bye!